Hi, welcome to Tutelary Tales Tarot. I am going to pull you a tale today. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm pulling out a main male today. All right, I'm going to start with Kipper. I'm going to use tarot. I may use some oracles. I've been studying the astrology charts for the past few hours. Mainly because we have a new moon on the 21st, and that new moon is, new moons are usually light for new beginnings. This one's not. It ties back into a lot of aspects since the first and prior, bringing up things from the past and things that are outstanding, things that are ready for transformation, deep transformations and decisions, and sometimes news that's binding or that you can't go back on, changes that are binding that you can't go back on. So let's pull out a main male, and then I'm going to pull, I'm going to go into some horoscopes, some general horoscopes today, okay? Probably on the new moon after I'm done with our main male, okay? Because we pulled in a female last time. So I may pull out the astrology charts to discuss. I'll call these out as soon as I'm done. We're starting here with the change, expectation at the bottom. We've gotten some really heavy stuff lately. Sorry about this. Just what comes up, okay? But it's kind of in the energy right now. We have like Pluto and Saturn in leader of Aqua. And we have, you know, they're coming into conjunction. They'll be at near conjunction on the 21st when we have the new moon. Midpoint between those, we have, not the midpoint, but in Capricorn, we'll have Mercury. All right, in middle Capricorn by that point, pretty much laying the new moon nearly conjunct Pluto, all right, because the moon and the sun move fairly quickly. They'll be on the inside like 2 degrees of Aquarius, but very close to Pluto. And pretty much that puts like Pluto and the sun and the moon at the midpoint between Mercury and Venus and Saturn, which will be in near conjunction, all right? Very powerful. Calling these out from the top, okay? We have big luck at the bottom with the house. We have lot of money, change, small child, a thievery, main male, living room, legal matters, expectation, and main female. I do feel like for this main male, there is someone significant in his life of the opposite sex in his past here, that they're on 2 separate paths now, okay? For whatever reason, they're on 2 separate paths, they're separated from each other, they're not together, okay? There's something very personal, all right, related to his family or his home in the near past for this main male. I don't like seeing a thievery ahead. We're going to look into it. A change is on his mind, all right? These are usually drastic. I mean, they could be long standing, long outgoing, but they're usually very significant with the change on his mind. There is a some financial thing that's on his mind as well, related to money, and it's kind of a big deal, all right? It could be related to an inheritance, it could be related to a debt or a job. We'll just have to see, all right? But for whatever reason, something to do with changes that are on his mind are either bringing him back to childhood or to something brand new that he's starting, all right? Or that he's thinking about starting, or a new beginning, okay? Or back to times related to his childhood, okay? For whatever reason, all right? I feel as if this main male may have gone through some sort of legal troubles or something of this sort, where he's had very high hopes of the outcome of them. I don't know if he was involved in some sort of lawsuit, could have been civil. I don't think it's criminal yet, but we'll see. I think it was a personal matter, or affected his personal life. All right, and I feel like maybe his expectations were too big regarding this matter, but we'll see, because of the way that these cards are playing out in the past here. All right, I'm going to pull some astrology cards before we pull some Lenormands, okay? We're going to pull some Lenormands today, all right? This is just a story. If this story is yours, let me know. But these are general stories on a specific male or a female that I do part of as part of Tutelary Tales. I'm pulling here with the North Node. Okay, that is kind of like a date with destiny, the future path, a path forward. The North Node and South Node are extremely important since December of 21. Because the ecliptical cycle switched into Taurus and Scorpio. All right, those houses could be affecting him to a great deal. They're very close to Uranus. Yeah, they're very close to Uranus. Something here with either daily tasks or health or something like this has come up for a transformation. Okay, there could have been a loss or a change of daily routines here. I'm pulling with Pluto in the 6th house, and the 6th house is in reverse, okay? And we have Leo pulling here as well. All right, I won't identify this gentleman or the other people involved because these are general astrology cards that I pull for sections that are popping in the chart. This person may have Aquarius in the 10th. They may have Leo at the base of their chart, okay, because I'm pulling here with the IC, but I'm not going to guarantee that yet, okay, because this could be somebody else that we're dealing with here, all right? Some sort of breakup is on his mind, or break from a partnership, or break from something that was very personal in nature to him. Could have been dealing with a business, a brand new beginning of some sort, okay? Again, I've already gone over these things as a small child. That could be occurring right now as well, all right? The signs that we're popping with so far, and I'm not going to say because of the way these have come out, sometimes I do, that these are a sun, moon, or rising, but these houses and the houses that they rule in his personal chart, or the chart of someone else involved here, are of significance. Capricorn, we have Aries, all right? We have Leo, but we have Leo with the IC. So there's something very, very rooted in his foundation, all right? Especially with the living room popping here, I already know that this is a very personal matter, okay? Dealing with home, possibly with a main female, possibly with somebody he's known for a long time. But I'm not gonna say yet, okay? Let's pull. I want on this lot of money. Okay, I put the fish back in. The fish came back out on this lot of money. This is in the Lenormand. Okay, so I do feel as if something's going on here with commerce or business, or some sort of fortunate events. He's thinking about making money in business, or some new thing here going on. Something very prosperous, okay? We're going to see what that has to do with, though, okay? We're pulling here with the moon on the change, all right? There's something very heightened with tuition, or guarded or shrouded in mystery here surrounding something to do with a change, okay? He's thinking about it now, all right? And again, I just pulled the house on the small child. This is, again, going back to deep roots to do with someone's childhood or someone's base root foundation, okay? They may be thinking of moving or traveling, or have to travel for something, or there may be a new beginning with a family, all right? I'm not going to say that this new beginning is, or thinking about, but this is what's on their mind, okay? So it could be from the past or or forward thinking. That's on their mind in regards to this, but it's very, very personal in nature, dealing with something very new. Now, this person could be thinking of moving due to work, especially if they've been offered a promotion or something of that sort, okay? Especially if they need to move for that, or something of this sort, okay? On the living room, I am pulling with the coffin. Sometimes the coffin is an actual death, but oftentimes it's about an ending. It's an ending of something personal in nature, something from the past, something buried, something that's ending, okay? This is in the current scenario, so this could be, but whatever is ending or transforming is very personal in nature, with a living room appearing here. Okay, this person literally could be thinking of moving. On legal matters, we have the stars. So I do feel like somebody's trying to tap into their intuition, or tried to tap into their intuition. Okay, I am getting like some romance or something nostalgic popping up here. On expectation, I have the bouquet in the reverse, and then forward looking to legal matters. So there could have been a breakup or a divorce here that's happened in the past, occurring with this main male. Okay. Somebody could have got served with some sort of papers or documentation, or there could be a lot of communications going on about something to do with this main female here at the bottom. And this could have been through digital media, could have been through actual paper. All right, but there's some sort of communications here where this man is forward looking, all right, and he's looking up ahead at there's a lady in his future attached to this thievery card, which is very strange, all right? And I'm not certain that these are the same people. There is definitely a feminine energy in his past. I feel as if this person may have been married previously and got a divorce. And maybe they had very high expectations of what was going to happen in regards to legal matters, okay? Or there was like love, that unrequited love, or a love that didn't work out here in this particular gentleman's past. Okay, I am popping here with the Pales Athena, as well as the third house in Juno, which is popped at least 3 times in other readings that I've had lately, which is kind of crazy, and together. So there's just something very personal in nature, all right? There's something that this gentleman's putting his thinking cap on with. Okay, this person could have moved, or again suffered some sort of breakup, or be considering a breakup. Okay, something may have ended in a home situation here for this person, or literally ended through the passing of someone. Okay, give me this main female right here. Something here with this main female in the past, okay? There was some sort of communication received, or news that was received, either from or to this main female here in the past, which for whatever reason is very poignant or important to right now, okay? There could have been news that, you know, I don't want to say he got a Dear John letter, but there was a breakup or serving of papers or something like this, back and forth between these 2 individuals at one point, or news of some sort of loss. News could have been delayed, and there may have been a lot of investment in time and money. All right, whoever this person is was definitely somebody close to his life that he knew for quite a long time. At minimum, I would say like 7-8 years, possibly longer. There was previous investments here with this person of time, effort, attention, love, take it as you will. Okay, this person could have been a mother figure to this individual, or had Taurus or Libra predominant in their chart. Okay, or he could have heard news from a female mother-like figure, okay, with some Taurus or Libra prominent in their chart, or a masculine figure that has Taurus or Libra predominant in their chart. Okay, there could have been some sort of letter here regarding financial abandonment, of some sort, okay, or abandonment in general, something that left him feeling cold because of the way it was delivered, or the way he delivered it. Quite cold, okay. quite cold, and there could have been some sort of stymie in communication. Something with communications is off here, very off. With the Page of Pentacles appearing in the reverse, either some news that was delivered in a cold or methodical way, either on his part or the part of somebody else here. Again, could have to do with a female figure, especially if they have Taurus or Libra predominant in their chart. Or a mother figure or boss-like figure, okay? Some sort of matriarch or patriarch here. I'm itching, okay. Yeah, there is some sort of ending here where somebody is waiting on news. Could be news of some sort of legalities or something like that, okay? And there may have been a waiting on that this masculine had high hopes in regards to, okay, but a situation was deaded or ended, okay, and it may have been because of flighty behavior on the part of him or somebody else, all right, somebody playing around too much, somebody could have literally been playing around, like as in cheating, all right, because I have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Somebody could have been waiting for some sort of offer here, or some sort of showing of love that never occurred here, or something of this sort. And they may have also received news or put an end to a situation and be looking towards some sort of legalities. This is crazy, like the energy in there. Like, I never drop cards like this. Some sort of legalities the past few days when I've done these, though. Every reading I've done on these, particularly with Tutelary tales. All right, give me this Ten of Swords here. I feel like somebody was waiting on something. Somebody may have done something flighty. Somebody may have been waiting for somebody to do the right thing here, all right? Either with this masculine or as to the masculine that caused an ending here, all right? Because of just disrespect, and it could have to do with love. I do feel like there was an unrequited love or some sort of player ways here, or disingenuous offers, all right? And it may have been done disingenuously with a look forward to some sort of legal matters on the part of this lady or the part of this man, okay? I'm not going to say which. You take it as it resonates. If this is you, until I get more, but there's a real unsteadiness around this energy right now, feeling of nervousness, and I don't have those cards out here yet, but I'm just feeling that because I keep the cards are just going crazy when I talk about this. Okay, give me this legal matters. Yeah, I have the Queen of Cups. Again, telling me this has to do with a love relationship. I feel like this is tied to a divorce. The Faith, the Wheel of Fortune, and Death in the reverse. I feel like there may have been some sort of drawn out breakup or divorce here that's ending. I feel like this masculine figure had very high hopes in regards to this situation. However, due to something else occurring, either a financial something here financially wasn't done right, or some investments weren't abided by or taken care of, or something like this. There could have been some financial impropriety on the part of this masculine or feminine figure, all right, here dealing with a breakup, okay, of a love relationship, all right. I have Death in the reverse on this legal matters. Hold on. But I feel, and I do feel like it's tied to some sort of love relationship here in his past. I feel like secrets are coming out in regards to something. The stars can literally have to do with some sort of intuition or something like this. There could have been some work done here that was like off. Somebody may have been really working to, that they had this big expectation that they were going to get everything in the world in this proceeding. Okay, and those expectations may have been too high, okay, and there may have been some sort of certain ending here in the, what is this, thievery? The Lovers. okay, on this legal matters. And we had the stars, okay. That's a very, 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 very beneficial card. Also has to do with like a lot of kind of universal karma, as well as like sometimes intuition or ability. You know, sometimes it does have to do with someone in the limelight. But here, I feel like there's some secrets about some things that people worked on, or what somebody was working on, and like the wheel of fortune or timing here hitting in regards to a death. Now, of course, he could have lost a feminine figure of some sort, or may have heard news about a loss from a feminine figure, if there was an actual physical death here, all right? And there may have been some secrets that came out or something like this, or some sort of intuition here about what happened, all right? I have Pisces popping up here. This may have been something he did in regards to something, but whatever, it was a lot of effort went into this, okay? There's something funky here. I'm not sure if it's with him or with somebody else yet, okay? Something I don't like, all right? Popping up as a negative energy of something going on, and some sort of righting that wrong or something like this. He may not be able to right this wrong if it's his wrong, or it's somebody else's, okay? But something to do with it may come out here, or somebody already knows what somebody did, or something like this, okay? All right? To delay or to engage in there's some sort of trickery here that's still like hidden from even me while I'm pulling these cards. I'm gonna get more on it, okay? I can just see it here popping up, all right? Give me this. On this thievery, I'm popping here with the Lovers. Again, the Four of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands. I feel like this gentleman, again, with this coffin appearing here behind him, that's in his past, on a linear plane, there's some sort of ending, death, or move, or divorce, or close out of a home situation, or something of this sort here that's popping up for this main male. There is a choice in the future regarding there's a thievery, the Lovers, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's something here with dropping baggage regards to a specific female or another female that he has in the future. Okay, now he may have to have dropped baggage, and it could be financial baggage or some sort of load, in order to make a move towards the future. But somebody here has been shafted when it comes to money, or an actual theft, or an estate, or something of this sort here, or, you know, and it's in the future, and there's a choice in relation to it. So and there's definitely a feminine figure here popping up in relation to it as well. Okay, there's some sort of dropping the burdens of some sort of rejection, okay? And I don't know if either he or this other person lashed out in a retaliatory fashion, okay? And like just treated somebody like shit or something like that, yeah, I have a out of bounds Emperor father figure popping up here. The Devil's at the bottom of the deck, right? And a Five of Cups. A Capricorn may be involved. Somebody may be leaving a Capricorn. I've lost a Capricorn. I've got the Hierophant and the Emperor also showing up here, all right? I saw somebody really acting out of bounds as to their authority, overlording over, you know, acting vindictive in one way or another, not being in control here. And it could be because they're overloaded. They have too much baggage that they're carrying. All right, they may be carrying baggage from the past, dealing with rejection, or a rejection that they are perceiving from someone. Okay, there may be a father figure here, or a boss figure that is, again, either have some Taurus in their chart, or has Mars, like Mars is just hitting off with it, which Mars is in Gemini right now. But there's some sort of choice here, okay, about either legal matters or bureaucracy or something like this, or there could be some sort of Taurus involved here and some sort of choice, all right? Now, again, I really do feel like somebody may have a Taurus coming to their aid in regards to some sort of loss, all right, especially financially. This may be up ahead of him. There's some sort of reckoning. Now, if he is not doing anything wrong, he doesn't need to worry. If he did do something wrong, he may need to worry, you know, or this could be some sort of warning to this individual, okay? This is crazy, okay. Let me pull I want to pull a couple other clarifiers on these before I decide what I'm going to pull a full spread on here. Give me this coffin. I feel like okay. There's some sort of loss or regret here. Could be over, again, prior love that didn't work out. Now they could be ready to start again. All right. I definitely see some call, some, you know, very deep internal judgment call that this man is making right now. All right. I have Judgment with the Ace of Cups and Chariot. It's like this guy is ready to like jump or lunge towards a new beginning, okay? A new beginning for love, okay? And this could be after a divorce. This could be after a breakup, something of this sort, okay? There could be old feelings of rejection or not having romance, things to do with romance, especially in love or marriage, working out here in the past, all right? Or something here with home or family where there was literally a very sad ending or death here that hit very personal to this person, and they're being called to re-tap into a loving vibe here or love in general, all right? And they want to move very quickly towards it, okay? This is like, and sometimes endings cause this. Sometimes we transform because of something very large that occurs, especially as to an ending, all right? But then in the future here, it's like he runs towards it, and it may be that he's hiding his hand, all right, that he hasn't revealed his loving feelings towards someone, quite possible, or he may have not announced that he wants to make a break for it or something, all right, but there's something hidden here that I don't really like. I feel like this person's going to drop some burdens, possibly a marriage, all right? And again, these are just stories, all right? Whatever wants to come up that day, okay? Don't, you know, make it your story if it's not your story, okay? But this person, I feel like, is hiding their hand at the fact that they want to go after somebody. I don't know why they're hiding their hand yet, but they are. That they want to go after someone, all right? I feel like it's a lady. I don't know if it's this lady or if this is another lady but this guy has definitely been married or been in some sort of significant live-in relationship. This guy may have hidden motives. There's something hidden here that I don't like. These feelings surrounding him here in the middle as the center card are great. But there's a lot of shit in between on the bottom and top here that's getting murky. Give me this house and the small child. Give me the small child. I do feel like he's fledging out his future path. All right, whatever he's thinking about in relation to his future path, and it could be a home, it could be a contract, it could be a foundation, a move, a base. He sees as a victory, okay? And there may, you know, like he's daydreaming about it, okay? His feelings are a little bit off about it. It could be having to do with the purchase of a home or this new beginning. It could have to do with a child or having a child or starting something new, starting out all over again, or forming a base, okay, where everything's new, okay? It's like he sees it as a victory, but his emotions are a little bit out of whack with it right now. He doesn't feel steady enough to go after it. Something like this, okay? Give me this change. And he also could have felt like he lost out on a contract, or a collaboration that could have given him a very strong base, okay? And again, I'm getting this secrets and news regarding either he could be really hiding. Okay, sorry about that. Like there's a lot of emotions around this change, okay? And he may have already made a change or feel like he made a decision that was the wrong decision that didn't work out, okay? And has now led to an ending. He doesn't, but he really wants to jump like face first into, he's being called inwardly to tap into new love here, okay? And he may be like not admitting it to himself or something like this, or a new beginning with someone, okay? There's something very emotional about a change that's on his mind, and I'm still not sure if that change is in the past, and it may have to do with exploration. He may feel scared because he has children or another relationship or was married previously or something of this sort. But I feel as if, hold on, somebody else maybe having a new beginning. There's something here. Give me this lot of money. There's a lot of people involved, so that's why I'm thinking he is either there's some mistruth here that I've told you. There's some hidden stuff here that's shady. There's some ending to some lies or deceit or a walk away or a truth regarding an ending or a death here. It also has to do with money. Again, it could have to do with inheritance or legal matters, but there's some sort of untruths here regarding a death or a walk away or something like this. Okay, and it has to do with money. All right. I don't like that. It could also be that, like, there's an end to lies about money. He's going to have to face judgment about this money thing. It makes him very sad. Because he could have to pay out. There could be secrets or very emotional. I'm getting a lot of emotions. I mean, I have the King of Cups in reverse here. I have the Moon in here, all right, which can really have to do with, this guy's all fucked up in the head right now, like big time, about some shit, all right, about a walk away, all right. It could have to do with a female, all right, or a mother figure or news from a mother figure of some sort, okay. It literally could have to do with an ending or a death or, you know, some sort of walk away or somebody leaving or departing, all right. It makes him sad. I feel like there was some sort of travesty attached to it, either an actual physical death or a divorce or something of this sort, someone departing or leaving, okay? Or a walk away he did, or because he made a choice, he's losing out money-wise, or something here, where his prosperity is going to get hit. There's going to be some sort or something like this, all right? Or he's afraid that if he leaves, he can't have a new beginning because it's going to cost too much. It's terrible. It's going to cost too much. Give me a, hold on a second on this. I'm going to pull a cross real quick on this thievery with the lady, with all these cards popping up. There's a lot of other people involved. I feel like there is a definitive ending. All right, there may be, he may be getting hit financially with divorce or something to do with divorce. There may have been, you know, splitting of assets, child support, these kinds of things involved. All right, there may have been secrets. It may have been a bad relationship, or he may be in one now, but there's some sort of feelings of rejection or ending. But like internally, this guy is called to tap into an Ace of Cups in the Chariot. So it's like that is overflowing divine love, gift from above, major arcana with the Chariot here and Judgment being here. It's like he knows what to do and he knows how to act and he wants to go forward with that, but there's either something he's hiding about it or and it could be because a lot of people are involved. All right, and it could be because of something he did that he's afraid to admit he did, or secrets coming out in regards to that, or something like this. He's afraid it won't work somehow on something, all right, that things aren't going to work out for him, all right? But he's being called to display and show his heart very quickly and to tap into a very loving space here. but he's scared as shit, almost to the point of immobility, thinking about changes that have occurred, okay? I've already gone over what those could be, all right? He's really putting his thinking cap on, but his emotions are out of sorts, and I'm trying to figure out why they're so out of sorts here. I know, obviously if he lost somebody, that would explain things, but again, sometimes, you know, the way these cards are, he's just really stuck in his head emotionally right now, okay? Give me this. Hermit. Could be dealing with somebody with some Virgo in their chart. Ten of Swords, ending. Could be dealing with introspection over an ending or death. Ten of Swords has already popped once or twice in this read. Okay, yeah. If somebody's like afraid they're not going to get their wish. Like they feel all this love and this drive towards love, towards tapping into love, towards being exposed, towards ultimate fulfillment, okay? Here, all right? Yeah, I see 4 wands in the past, a 3 of pentacles at the top. All right, what's crossing him is some ending. He's got to put an end to something to have a new beginning in love. Okay, he has to put an end to something, and that could be secrets or his own emotional turmoil or his own emotional, like the ways he stops himself up. Okay. I have the Chariot appearing here for his stance. He is like moving on. Okay. And he may be moving towards somebody who's about to let go. Okay, because I have a 4 of Pentacles in the reverse for what's in the environment around him. Somebody else is about to let go as he's moving on. Now, he could be moving on from his ex, or he could be moving towards somebody that is done waiting for him or something like this, all right? There's some sort of ending here, though. I feel that he's very afraid of getting stuck in his head. Like he absolutely knows he's having a mentally hard time right now about whether to go towards love, whether to offer his cup of love, whether to be romantic, whether to be loving, whether to let his creative spark fly. He's very disillusioned about it. So it's something that's been stewing on his mind for a very long time. It's showing up in his hopes and his fears. I have a Page of Swords in the reverse, a 7 of Cups, and a Knight of Cups. Now there could be a child here that's of air sign that he's concerned about. There could be, but I don't think so. I think this is him weighing up these decisions, feeling very disillusioned. This person could be drinking too much. This male, all right, and it may, or just maybe in a highly emotional state where he's not sure if he's making the right moves. Like he tries to be reliable. But he just doesn't know which way to move. He's afraid he made the wrong decision about something, okay? He's either afraid of it getting found out, or he's afraid, like, if he goes after what he wants, it'll be too costly. I have a lot of Knights here. There is a lot of action cards here. He is not sure which way to move towards, okay? I feel like he wants to tap into this Ace of Cups, and you know, he's being called to do that, or being called to be honest about why he didn't do that, or something of this sort. Okay? And it's got him here in a fucking stall with this Knight of Pentacles appearing in reverse. Now, of course, you could be dealing with several, you know, energies here, which are, but I feel like he's just disillusioned about whether to go slow, fast, what approach to take, how to say something. Wrapping his head around a plan. There's something big and changing here that's got him at a standstill. He's just not sure what to do, and he's very emotional about it. What is this 4 of Pentacles? Okay, and I see a, all right, somebody here is letting go of something from the past, very nostalgic and feeling, okay? They may be letting go of plans for a reunification. They may be letting go of plans for a wedding, something like this here. Or plans for some sort of healing, and it's something that they spent a lot of time on. It could be this lady or some other lady, okay? But somebody here is about to let go, all right? All right, and it has to do with something from the past, maybe something from childhood, yeah. You know, they've just invested enough, and they're just kind of done, all right? At the same time, this guy is like ready to like charge out of the gates towards something, okay? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, that's like the ultimate in family, health, you know, security. The World, that's like a new phase with it, like or a closing out of something to do with family and divine timing. I feel like this person's going through some sort of ending or divorce. Could be through loss, all right, with somebody in the family. If so, it goes back to childhood. If not, it's like a divorce and there could be children involved. There may have been some bad decisions here. And for a victory, he has to really tap into love, all right? There may have been some addiction issues or Capricorn here. There may be a closing out with the Capricorn. I have the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. What is the Devil? All right, and I've already gotten some Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords. There may be somebody here that this person was involved with that has aspects on the Aqua Cappy line, or somebody he's just obsessed with, or there may have been two women. I've already said that. This person could be married to somebody that's like holding a bound and chain for him. Something happened, like he's tied down, he can't do anything. I have a Queen of Pentacles here as well. All right, indicative of a wife. It's all, you know, but also anybody with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. All right, again, I've already said there could have been two women. There may be attorneys involved in this situation at this point. And possibly a child. All right, and there may have been some sort of injustice here, and a waiting on proceedings to complete before going after someone. There's a lot of secrets here, dude. This guy's all messed up. All right, give me this. But this in the future here, or in the past, I have this Four of Wands. So I feel like this person either married somebody else, or is living with somebody else, or is married, and the marriage is not like working out that well. And he's either on his way out, or there's litigation going on in the background. There was something he walked away from. He feels like he lost out on money because he walked away from it, or he was shady with money. And I do feel like this person may have had higher expectations than what can occur for these matters to end. However, he knows what he wants to do in his heart, but he's afraid to do it. He's afraid to explore it, okay? And he's thinking about exploring some new foundation or contracts here, all right? Or rebuilding something with someone, all right? But I feel like communications has been super out of sorts about an ending that's just really, really hurting, okay? Again, there could be a, I have the Son of Swords in reverse and Death in reverse on this Three of Pentacles. I feel like some sort of new start or contract did not work out. It's on his mind right now. He's thinking of exploring like how to fix that, but there may have been some sharp words or communications here, some nasty some nastiness, and some that he was not blocked from. He doesn't feel like he can control his emotions and his communications right now very well, okay, because of some sort of shit here. Give me this Three of Hearts. Yeah, in the future, it's like the message here for this male is that it, you know, he's gonna sit there, that he could be heartbroken, okay, about a bad decision on a contract, or not taking offers that he was given due to competition, fighting, spattering, bickering, jealousy here could have gotten in the way of some sort of contract. Jealousy on the part of a third party. There's been several threes. I've had several threes pop up. There could be 3 or more people involved in this scenario that have caused extra heartbreak to it, or the failure of some sort of positive outcome, moving towards a positive outcome because of cattiness, bickering, arguing, and that could have been on his part and the part of somebody else here in the background. And this guy just feels all tied up, and he's not really expressing, he's not expressing from his true heart right now. What is this King of Pentacles here? there's some sort of choice here. It may have been over a pregnancy, a child, a new home, a new foundation here where somebody just made the wrong decision and there's some sort of karma or justice because of an injustice, okay? It may have been financially as well. This person is really stuck up in their head about it. However, there's been some sort of wish fulfillment that didn't work out here, all right? Hold on, give me this Nine of Cups. It's like this person feels like they don't have their wish fulfillment, like really downtrodden in their heart. Something blew up here, all right? I have the Tower on this Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups. Can't pull anything else. Why is the Tower here? Again, I feel like somebody, there's some lingering ending or really hurting about him not getting his wish fulfillment. He's all stuck on his head. Part of this is a feeling of self-responsibility about something and secrets that are not exposed, that he's afraid to tap into what he's being called to do, being called to speak, being called to act, being called to act like there is some love on offer here, right? In family or in a new beginning here with somebody from the past or with him and towards the future. And he's being called towards that. But he's not talking, and it's because of all these other things involved and a feeling of having fucked shit up already and possibly some secrets, and he's all stuck in his head. Very stuck in his head. Very stuck in his head. Yeah, I feel like something happened here with a car, like he couldn't get somewhere on time. He can't get moving. All right, there may have been an air sign here involved. I'm picking up on a lot of air, some earth. All right, but there is like some sort of independence or loss here, all right? This guy feels tied up. Now, there could be, I've already said, there's some sort of lack of independence or lack of independent thought, or somebody here in the back of this guy's head, like, getting him all screwed up, and his emotions are all out of whack because of it, and he's just not sure which way to move or what to do. You know, there may have been a cut for independence that was very quick and very swift, okay? Again, somebody may have gotten served papers or threatened to serve papers or something like this, and then fucked up everything, making it worse, okay? Here in some scenario, and the outcome he got, all right, whether he got hitched and it wasn't to who he wanted, or whether he's trying to think about how to move forward or how to get out of something, you know, there's something here where it's like a stall out because of really angry, quick communications that he may have been on the wrong side of, that may have screwed up an offer or a contract or a new beginning and foundation that he could have had. And I feel like he's got a lot of loving emotions that he's being called to tap into, but he feels speechless or unable to act on them. I'm not entirely sure why yet, you know. I'm going to pull one more thing, but it's like he's really hurting here. His wishes did not get fulfilled. He had very high expectations, and then something got screwed up, and it could have been because of his part or the part of, you know, just the ties that bind to him that left him immobile in some way or another, and then just angry. And it's like, though there's all this love under the anger, all he can express is anger. Okay, something here with that, okay? Again, I feel like this is affecting his root, his home, his base. There, again, could have been a move or a new beginning, and he could have plans to engage in a new beginning and just not sure what he wants to do. Because I feel like emotionally he's not truly expressing himself on something, all right? And it could have because he's fearful of secrets from the past, secrets about what he's done. He's afraid to really go after what he wants. He wants this new beginning here, and it's like he doesn't know if he has all the tools, either financially or emotionally, to, he can hardly handle himself right now for some reason, this guy. So he's not sure if he can handle anybody else or going towards what he really wants, something like this, okay? Now, if there was a period of not talking with somebody, I feel like that's going to stop, or he's thinking about coming out from it, but now he's afraid he went too far with juggling, or something like that, to talk or to fix things. Something was done in haste very, very quickly. Very, very quickly, all right? And some decisions that this man had to make, either with his old family or his new family or something like this, they were done too quick in haste, and then it's like everything has snowballed. Something here has snowballed, all right? And he's in this stance where he's just very angry. He's willing to do anything to win, okay? And all that's getting expressed is this like extreme anger, although there's love, but he's covering up all the love and this stuck in this defensive mode of anger, all right? And I feel like he wants to turn around and go back towards something that's a wish fulfillment, and he's not sure if he can, all right? And there's some lies and deception and deceit here, and he's not sure how it'll wind up if he closes out a cycle and goes after what he wants, or if he should just stay in a cycle. I hate to say that. Yeah, he's faced with indecision about an ending, about how something's going to end, how to end something, which way to go. It's like a major fork in the road here. All right, about a new beginning. It's just like full of disillusionment. Okay, when you're like this stuck, you got to go back to the root positive emotions, no matter how hard everything else is on the outside, and go with those emotions first, because otherwise you can get yourself so caught up in the riffraff of all of the thises and the that's that could happen or work out or not work out, that you're kind of a slave to all those exterior things, all right? And if you make a decision based on those exterior things, then you're not following your heart or your true instinct on what you should do. Okay, so I would say when things get that complex, go back to the root feelings, positive or negative, that something gives you and what you really want in your heart, okay, for a positive outcome, so that you don't get so stuck in disillusionment, okay, that you make the wrong choice, okay? Because there is some, like, it's like somebody is in like either all out retaliation mode or hiding their feelings, hiding like what's really a win to them, and they may do something that isn't good for them, okay, because of this hiding of things, okay? There may be some, again, of wanting to get out of an investment or a marriage here that was done very fast or very swiftly, or lying about your emotions to yourself, or covering up something, all right, and being very fearful about that, all right? And I feel like that fear has to do with something about overindulging, okay? There could be a move away from that, and overindulging may have caused heartbreak in one sense or another, or a walk away or a loss, overindulging in things, okay? And there's like some swift move away from that, okay? There was some self-gratification here that was momentary, all right? Something like this here, okay? And it hurts very bad. Somebody may have left very quickly, or gotten into another relationship, or even a marriage very quickly, all right? And there is like, or somebody's going to be leading one, either this or this guy, okay? Give me this Five of Swords here. Whew. This guy is all up in his head. He really wants to go forward and make an offer, all right? I have a King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords has popped up several times. There may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here that is out of sorts. There may be an end to, like somebody's behavior may have fucked up an opportunity for them. Or there may be an end to, there's just a lot of anger here about walking through a doorway and some opportunity here, all right, and an end to something, all right, and it could have been litigation, or they could have walked, like, bit off their nose to spite their face or something like this, and there might be communications about that coming in, okay, from an emperor, somebody with a lot of Aries in their chart, okay, or there could have been news that came in from a father figure here, okay, that left about you know, something that drug on too long, an ending that drug on too long, okay, but it's like finally the end of a situation, but it's really heavy or hard here. And it could have to do with a commitment or a Taurus. I'm also picking up on Scorpio, or there's something going across the Taurus-Scorpio line that's just popping like freaking gangbusters, because it's not the first time I got the Hierophant with death, you know, together. Okay, I feel like there's something you know, something to do with bureaucracy, a higher order, or the law here going on. Possibly a Scorpio and or a Taurus here. All right, possibly the loss of a father figure. It could be, but if a father figure was like, you know, hold on, give me this stuff. Somebody was waiting on an apology here for way too long. And, you know, somebody's not going to wait anymore. Like, somebody's letting go of that. There's some sort of offer from the devil here, or waiting for some sort of apology, but it's rank. It's not sincere in some way or another, you know, and it could be jiving off this individual, but there's some sort of chains here with this individual that he's tied to. All right, some sort of offer here that he was waiting on. Okay, now there could have been, again, a Capricorn here that is significant. All right, a third party to what he wants, to exploring what he wants, that messed up some sort of reconciliation or reunion or contract here. Getting a lot of third party vibes. Okay. And a lot of family vibes, divorce vibes, a whole bunch of shit. But the main point, if this is you, is this individual is being called to tap into the love. Instead, he's tapped into a bunch of fuckery and manipulation, okay? And he's acting out, lashing out, ready to, like, you know, have retribution. And, you know, he could, like, literally wind up killing the very thing he wants with that kind of attitude, something like this, all right? And there's something here about being afraid to talk from a loving heart space, because then he would have to admit what he really wants, something like this. And there was something here with money that got fucked up, that was done wrong, could have been on his part or the part of somebody else, but this guy is like afraid that he's stuck, he's bound and chained. There's like, you know, he's about to talk. It's about to, if he doesn't talk, he could have a like mental breakdown here, okay? Because his headspace is all fucked up, all right? And again, I feel like it's because he's got other people that are surrounding this situation that have screwed him up or manipulated him, or he feels tied to in some other way here. And he could have had great expectations just to see that they don't really turn out the way he wants, and that could have been because of something he did or something he hid or something like this. But he's it's in a hard spot. So again, I'm going to go back to my main advice for that main male would be to tap into the judgment call on renewing love, all right, in whatever form it is, but only from a truly sincere space, because otherwise it will not work out for him. And this is already a fucking mess for this guy, okay? I mean, it's like a mess. Whoever I picked up on is a fucking mess. Not to say that it can't be fixed, but one of the biggest problems for him is there's so much external shit that, like, he's not really moving from a heart space. So he's got to take the time to meditate or get centered about what he really wants, all right? And only move from that space and not engage in anything else around him that doesn't tap into that frequency of vibration, okay? because there is a lot of loss, possibly a marriage or an actual death in the family or something like this. These energies are very strong right now. So I wouldn't be, you know, surprised. And we've already seen deaths in the news. Like, deaths tend to happen in rashes at sometimes, okay? They just do. And, you know, as well as transformative endings and new beginnings in our own lives from other things. It's just, you know, part of the pattern of kind of just, you know, I mean, we all have free will, but there's, you know, there's kind of a weather pattern when it comes to astrology.